What's good, YouTube? We're back. Today we're going to be meeting the Dugards again, and they're going to be showing us their new project. We're near Cardiff, I believe.
So it's an 8-bedroom HMO. They're converted into 3 flats, 2 2-beds and a 1-bed. So that's going to be crazy. So let's go see them now.
Yeah.
That's so we can run the utilities, because obviously when it's a house, it's got your gas, the electric, and your water connections to one house, but now it's the 3 flats. They all need their individual connections. We need to dig the connections. Okay, so once you come through this hallway, it splits into 3 flats.
Okay. So is this all stuff you've added after then?
Yeah. So we'll show you some photos of previously. This was just like a shell.
Yeah, this was literally just all. It was an house, an HMO.
Right.
Big 8-bed HMO. This was so. All of this was just the ground floor of the HMO, and then obviously you go upstairs, and you can we'll sort of show you what was there before. To give you an idea.
So this comes into your open kitchen diner. So this is the only 1-bed flat we've got. The other 2 are 2-beds. So it's a nice big spacious 1-bed. We've kept the chimney stack and just made that more of a feature. You can't really see because we've kind of got it all this bit in covered. We've gone for nice quartz worktops, nice kitchen, just to try and go for that higher end feel. But yeah, enough of space for your open dining living room.
So just quickly, when you're in places like Cardiff, for example, and central Cardiff, you want to go for the high end stuff to get it sold quickly. So quartz worktops, would definitely recommend it. But anything you can do, like just nice features as well, to make it really stand out compared to the rest, sort of thing.
Nice sash windows.
What was it we ended up going for the kitchen? It was one above Avondale, wasn't it?
Allendale. One above, yeah, I can't remember which one it was now.
We'll let you know on that one, but it's, we've gone for a higher end.
It's really a massive HMO, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
It was about 170 metres squared, I think, overall the house.
Yeah, big.
And put it this way, your house in Aberfan is about 75, 80 metres squared, something around there, so a big house.
For a little bit of an extension on this as well. So you've got all the spotlights. We're pretty much ready to finish the electrics, but there's been a gas leak at the front, which has kind of put a stop on our utilities, and because of the gas leak, they've basically said the electricians can't come in and use the blowtorch or anything, so electrics can't on stop at the moment.
We're all safe though, right?
Yeah, we're fine.
What sort of problems you come up with these sort of things?
Each flat has got a shower room to be a nice walk-in shower. So that's in there. The bathrooms, the shower tray's already in. We're looking to be fitting the bathrooms back end of this week, next week. And then this is the bedroom. So this is a huge master bedroom for the 1-bed flat. We put in a nice, so this was in a bit of a walkway. Put in a nice door, and then this flat's got its own rear access as well. So the lane that goes out, there's a bit of fence that's blocked off into the lane.
But we have actually put an extension on here. Very small extension.
Very small.
In order to allow the building to meet regs, it has to be a certain size. So we had to extend.
It was literally
thing is about here, so we extended out just a little bit in order to meet the building reg size and the sizes for planning permission.
So how long do you think this is all going to take to?
Should be done by Christmas.
Well, we're nearly done now. It's what was it overall? It's going to take about from the beginning to the end about 20 weeks.
We've done it soon. No, I think we said 21. I think we're on our 18th week. And yeah, it's like our final build payment at the back end of this week, and we're done to list them for sale. Although we might be keeping them now, we might SA them.
And are you going to?
We might do. We're thinking maybe refinance. What we're thinking of doing here, and this is what I think you should. A lot of people do. If you like holding onto assets, we'd really like to do because of the benefits of it. It's always get a refinance in. It only costs a little bit for evaluation. Get the refinance in, see what they give you on the refinance. If it's really, really good, then just don't sell. If, for example, you get your val back and it's like, wasn't really what we expected, then sell it and you get the profits from the sale.
Depends what aligns to your strategy, isn't it?
Definitely, that's what we like to do. We like to hold because obviously with holding, you've got the cash flow per month, which everyone wants a passive income, don't they? But on top of that, you've got the capital appreciation in a place like this, massive capital appreciation.
I remember the last video you saying, I want to sell one now though.
And you've got the equity because you're only for refinancing at 75% loan to value. So the 25% that you've left in there, that's your equity. So if you ever did want to sell, you've got that equity that's going to come back into your pocket.
True.
And are you going to look to do like more projects like this one then?
Yeah, we've got quite a few going on at the moment. We've got one up in Treharris, that's up in the valleys, something like that. And then we've got 3 going through conveyancing at the moment, which are flat conversions all around Cardiff. One of them's going to be converted to 4 2-beds and a coach house being built down the bottom of the garden. One of them's in Pontcanna, a really nice area in Pontcanna, and that's being converted to 3 2-bed flats. And then we've got another one on Whitchurch Road being converted to 3 2-beds and then an extension, which is going to be a 1-bed flat.
I think in total, including this place, we've had 5 properties that we've converted or will convert into 17 flats.
Yeah, that's
including
it.
coach house.
Yeah.
Oh, should we show you?
Yeah, since the last video, you guys are literally flying like.
Too big. This is your entrance into flat 2. So this one's a duplex. You've got an upstairs and a downstairs.
Yeah.
So when you're walking through, we can have an understairs toilet, just the downstairs, and then we've got this super nice open again kitchen living room with the bifold doors, and that bit of the garden that's cornered off, that's their garden as well. So it's pretty much like a house. It's quite nice though, doing different to the, because obviously with our rentals we do cookie cutter effect, so it's white and grey theme, don't have appliances, then you're liable, so you pretty much, because you're doing the same thing, you don't have much involvement with the spec. Whereas here, we've been able to up spec stuff, we've got the bifolds, we've chosen different doors, we're having different flooring.
The doors that were here before were about here, weren't they?
Yeah.
So we knocked out even further to bring in more light.
Yeah.
So we've literally gone for the a really nice width here.
That does look well good.
It does look good, doesn't it?
Makes it, when the spotlights will be on as well, this place will just be so bright.
Yeah,
As you can see, like we've set where the TV's going to go and that sort of thing. So
And that's what we've done
it's,
here.
this flat is going to be phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
we've actually extended upstairs. We'll show you as well, like how we've extended. But put it this way, right? The house itself we bought for 250. We're hoping to get 220 on this flat alone, and there's 3 of them.
Jesus Christ.
So that's
why you're doing more of these ones.
And how much would like the rent be for places like this in this area?
2-bed 950. So
950, yeah.
around here. But if you SA them, you've got obviously the extra income coming from that.
So previously, this is where it ended. This was the back wall.
Okay.
But we built this extension. So we had the extension on the stairs.
Yeah.
We then extended out here for it to have. This is going to be the master bedroom for flat 2. Not much to view. So the difference we've had to. So obviously the first bit of the fencing is this garden for flat 2. That bit behind it, that's what to meet our planning regulations. That's where we've got like our tank for our sprinkler system, bin store, bike rack, all of that stuff that was included. So that will go there. Go flat 1's walkway and then flat 2's garden. Of course, yeah, this is the master bedroom. So we've got the downstairs toilet, and then this will be the shower room for this flat, which is quite large. That'll be fit in the next week or so.
Yeah.
These are, like we always do the door and doors, but we've got panels here. And then this is the second bedroom. So it's a bit of an awkward shape with this, although we're going to probably make that into like a built-in wardrobe or something. So it will fit a double bed, but probably against the wall just for walking space. But yeah, 2 good-sized bedrooms really for this flat.
So this flat's looking at coming in at around about 60 metres squared for the flat alone. So 60 metres squared duplex, Cardiff, obviously bifolding doors with a garden, very desirable, especially for people around here, because there's a lot of students around here, around this area. So people, when they finish university and they want a first-time flat, these are the sort of people we're aiming for people like, professionals, got a good job in Cardiff. This is their first
You
start.
can walk into town from here as well, can't you?
So we have the first flat, which is the 1-bedroom flat. Then obviously you've got a 2-bed duplex there. And then here is where you start flat 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the entrance to flat 3. Again, this goes to 2 levels as well. This one goes into the attic. Obviously the spindles aren't in yet. Again, that'll be the shower room. Nice walk-in shower. Another open kitchen diner. This one isn't fully fit yet, like downstairs. Trying to touch up there so we can keep it as a feature. And then we've got sash windows which are going in this week.
And how many rooms is this one, sorry?
So this is 2 as well.
2 as well,
so there's the 1 beds on flat 1 and then 2 2-beds. So then here, this is the second room. So you'd expect this to be another dressing room, office, second bedroom. We put sockets on the wall just because people have TV on the wall, so little things like that you want to pick up on. But it's a good sized second bedroom. Wait till you see the first, the master bedroom. Property-wise.
Is this your favourite one?
I think so.
My favourite flat to the bottom, but other people say this one. Yeah, I like it as well, it's my favourite. But this flat is pretty cool.
So this is the master bedroom.
Oh, this is wicked.
So again, we've touched this up. Got nice new windows in here as well.
Sorry,
When
mate.
we first came in, I think this felt, we couldn't decide on what we were doing and what we could make the best use of space. But I'm glad we stuck with keeping this. Because now it's all boarded and plastered out, it feels...
We were
feels
tempted
large.
to have a kitchen diner up here, weren't we?
Yeah, we couldn't
Because
decide.
obviously that wasn't there, and you had all this space, and we were thinking a big open plan kitchen diner up here would be nice. So we ended up going for a bedroom with just an ensuite that's going to be in there. Oh,
There's
cool.
an ensuite up here as well. And then we've got some storage built in each side then.
Yeah, so you've actually got quite a lot of storage in the eaves here, look.
Oh,
Which is
yeah.
pretty cool. We've got a spotlight that's going to go
I'll
there.
be right back.
Like, whenever you can, these are the sort of things you want to keep, just the features.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brickwork, it just makes the place stand out. Especially when you see the photos and you think, yeah, look at that, like exposed brick. Especially in a place like Cardiff as well. We don't tend to do it in the valleys unless we're flipping. But even in the valleys, like when you're flipping properties, exposing a bit of brick gives it that bit of, what's it?
Just looks good,
Yeah. So yeah, we're nearly towards the end of these and then we'll be on to the next ones.
One thing I did want to ask, I don't know if you've seen, but I saw something he sent me about the Welsh government changing council tax, where the property owners have to pay for it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that.
Haven't really looked into it. The Welsh Government are really good at changing stuff for
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a lot with immediate effect. I haven't looked into that. I don't know if that's for all landlords. I know the HMO owners pay that anyway, don't they?
Yeah, because it said something like the whole point of it was to make properties not like such a good asset.
Okay.
So
What I find though is the government like to make changes like that, and whatever happens, what's going to happen? The landlord's going to put the rent up.
Yeah.
That's what I said to him.
It's what's going to happen. They try and stop landlords all the time and do things like that, but at the end of the day,
there's always
the
like a way around.
landlords have got like a bad name, but really they're creating all these homes for people.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
It's like, do you know what I mean? Like they're helping with the shortage of the housing around Wales. So I don't see why we're getting slated. But really, whenever things like that happen, landlords just put their rent up.
Yeah.
It's always all right.
That's a great answer.
But yeah, these conversions are the most fun. That's where you get the most fun out of things like this. It's just a powerful strategy how you can obviously buy a house, convert to multiple units, and that's the biggest way to add value. Like a lot of people look at places and they go, "Oh, the way you add value is by refurbishment," but there's so much more you can do.
Yeah, because there's only a certain amount that you'll get to with a refurb point, and you can just squeeze in loads of it out.
Yeah.
Like with this, what was it? You paid like 200 and something.
Yeah, we paid 250 for the house alone. The build cost is probably going to be coming in at around about 140, 150
145.
overall. And then the bottom flat we're hoping for 220. This flat we're hoping for 200, and then the one bedroom flat we're hoping for 160. So
We've got some fees and finance costs on top of that, but the really good thing about this one is it came with planning permission already. So as soon as we completed, we could start the build. So that was really good. Whereas the ones that we've got going through at the moment, we're trying to do planning permission.
So how do you find a deal like that? Do they just someone who's got planning permission already just hasn't got the money to?
I think with this one, the story was that the owner, he ran it as an HMO. He got planning permission to convert it to flats, although we've altered the internal layout.
that's a good point. Actually, you might as well explain that. You don't have to go for another planning application if you're doing internal changes. It's just if you're doing big external changes, and a lot of external changes, if you're not going over a certain amount, you can get under permitted development.
Yeah.
With extensions, but yeah, that's just a point to add.
But the story was, all we got told is he had loads of different bigger projects on, and he just wanted to release the cash from this to fund some of the bigger stuff. So I think he'd been sat on this for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, and we managed to agree this off market, didn't we, with an agent that our business partner knows. So
Although we went back on Rightmove the day before completion because he pulled out because apparently our conveyancing process was taking too long, and then we completed.
Yeah, conveyancing just took ages for us.
Yeah, you were probate as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
didn't you? Yours got delayed. Yeah, but
conveyancing, I feel like the typical conveyancing has always sort of been the 3 months, but recently we're looking at 4 months conveyancing is like standard now, just because of the amount of demand at the moment for solicitors and stuff. And yeah, it's just bonkers, isn't it? Like, unless you're literally on it 24/7, there's something that you can ring a solicitor and they're like, oh, I didn't know about that. It's like, it's your job, like. But yeah, it's bonkers, the conveyancing process at the moment, and I feel like every department in property at the moment is slow. Like wherever you're trying to do something in property, everyone's overloaded. It's just it's bonkers at the moment, isn't it?
So I hope you enjoyed, hope you found that helpful. That was their new project, converting an 8-bed HMO to 3 flats. Yeah, numbers on that is absolutely crazy. It's a lot better than these BRR deals.
As I said, they've got a few going on, so each time we come up to Wales, we'll meet them, shoot another little quick video.
And if, for the next one, let us know what questions you want us to ask them and stuff like that. And yeah, go follow them on all their stuff. It's Dugard Property on everything, Instagram, YouTube. So yeah, go do that.
We'll see you on the next one.